Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Sotah, page 28, which discusses a important principle that is derived from the Sotah, which we use for many other situations. Now we know when it comes to this woman who secluded herself that this is a total doubt. We do not know what actually took place behind closed doors, which is why she's brought to the Kohen and she drinks this concoction, this water, where she is tested to see if in fact she was faithful to her husband or possibly not. Now, this is a case of doubt, and therefore we will learn out all other cases of doubt from this. In other words, for example, when it comes to the laws of purity, if, let's say, you have a sheretz, which is a type of creature in which just touching it makes a person impure, the question is, if we're not sure if this sheretz, if this bug, special type of bug, a particular kind, touched holy food, which is called taharot. What do we do? Do we assume that that food became impure? We don't know. It's a doubt. We didn't actually see it. We're not sure. So we're going to learn out from the laws of the Sotah. How's that? That just like the Sotah, first of all, is only in a case where it is in a private place. Obviously, if the whole doubt when it comes to a Sotah is because she secluded herself, she was alone with another man, which means it was only her and him, just two people. No one else was there. So that is where we say that based on this doubt, it's strong enough that we're going to already make assumptions and say she's going to be forbidden to her husband, and she will then have to go again, be tested. So too, when it comes to only things that take place in a private location, then when there's a doubt, we're going to say that this food probably became impure, not pure. However, just like the Sotah, if, let's say, she was with another man, but she was in a park, she was in a museum with thousands of people, so that's what's called a public place. And since there were other people around, the laws of Sotah do not apply. We don't say, well, there's a doubt, did she actually have relations with this guy? We don't assume that anymore because she was not secluded, and therefore all these laws don't apply. And therefore we will derive, so too when it comes to any other type of a doubt, if that doubt took place in a public place, so then already we will learn that it does not have any concern to us. We're not going to assume that things are impure, for example, or whatever doubt, we're going to go lenient in a public place. Furthermore, it also depends if there is a person that's involved in the doubt. Just like the Sotah, they're people. You could go up to her, not necessarily going to be listening to her, but she could be asked, gee, were you faithful? Were you not faithful? What's going on? She could answer questions. So the only time when we will apply this doubt is also when there is another person. So in this case of the sheretz, there was actually another person there, and that was actually there. You could ask, gee, what happened? There was this bug and there was all this holy food. And the person will say, you know what, I'm not really sure. I was there, but I don't know exactly what happened. So the doubt is within the framework of a person that is there. And since there's someone that you could ask questions to, just like the Sotah, that's the only time it applies. However, if there's no one around, then we will not apply it. So interestingly enough, a lot of times when we study the Talmud and we're learning about a particular subject matter, we actually will use that and derive from the things that we're learning to many other places, and it has a lot of other applications. And therefore, this is the idea that when we're in a situation of a doubt, we're not sure, it will make a difference in Jewish law whether or not that doubt took place in a private setting or a public setting.